Welcome back to Blake's Take. I'm Blake Neiman, and I'll give you my take on local and national sports from the Willamette Valley and beyond. I hope you all are having a great end to your week. It's Friday, so happy Friday to you all. I hope you all are going to have a great weekend and are all having a great day today. So let's dive right into the sports world with some big news out of the college football, with the 121st Army-Navy game being moved location to West Point for the first time since World War II. The game is normally hosted in Philadelphia at the Eagles Stadium. However, due to attendance limits in the state of Pennsylvania during the coronavirus, it would prevent the brigade, midshipmen, and the corps of the cadets to attend the game, which is a huge part of the game. The cadets are and the midshipmen are just a huge part of this game, and it's totally necessary for them to be there. So now they can be there with it being at West Point. So we'll see if Army can defend their turf and get the win over Navy. So make sure you mark your calendars for December 12th at West Point. So make sure you watch the Army, and let's see if they can beat Navy. In other college football news, the Big Ten returns this weekend, with Penn State and Ohio State already making their way into the top 10. Without even playing a game yet, Ohio State is number 5 and Penn State is number 8. So we shall see what kind of impact they're going to have on the college football coming in here in Week 8. So we'll see how it goes for the Big Ten. As far as NFL, last night we had a close game in the subpar NFC East Conference with the Giants and the Eagles. Carson Wentz would get things started off for the Eagles with a rushing touchdown to take the early lead. However, the Giants would respond right back with a Golden Tate mossing someone, the defender, and just getting an incredible catch to take the tie things up 7 apiece. Besides an early field goal in the second quarter by the Eagles, there would not be much action in that quarter. But then in the third quarter, Daniel Jones would have an immaculate run, running 80 yards down the field until he would end up just tripping. The unexpected happened, and he just tripped and fell on the ground, which was just pretty much a summary of what's going on in the NFC East. But then, nevertheless, it would go on to lead to a touchdown for the Giants, and Daniel Jones would become the longest rushing touchdown for the longest rush for a quarterback by the Giants in their franchise history. Then in the fourth quarter, the Eagles would have a key turnover on downs, and the Giants would take advantage of that, driving down the field, and capped it off with a touchdown to take the 21-10 lead with 6 minutes remaining. But then the Eagles would respond right back on the next drive to put the game within one score. Then with less than a minute remaining, Carson Wentz would seal the deal with a passing touchdown to Boston Scott that ended up getting the Eagles a 22-21 victory. So great close game. It's always a great close game between the Giants and the Eagles. The Eagles have now won the past 8 now against the Giants, and Carson Wentz becomes 5-1 on Thursday Night Football. So great win for them, and we'll see how this weird NFC East Conference turns out. As far as MLB, tonight we will have Game 3 of the World Series between the Rays and the Dodgers. The series is tied 1 apiece right now. So the winner is looking to take a 2-1 lead and start to try and expand their lead more into the series and cap it off with a World Series win. So Game 3 will be tonight at 5:08 p.m. Pacific on Fox. So make sure you turn into that to watch some great baseball action. As far as local sports, I'm just going to give you a final reminder that Philomath Baseball's games will be at 3 p.m. at Stevenson Field on Sunday. The first doubleheader game will start at 3 p.m. at Stevenson Field on Sunday. So that's your final reminder. Make sure you tune into that, watch some Philomath Baseball, and watch them hopefully get the sticks going and win a few games this weekend. So thank you for tuning in to another week of Blake's Take. I appreciate you all tuning in and watching this YouTube channel, the podcast, or whatever. And I appreciate all that you guys do for me. You can support me on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and YouTube. And I hope you all have an incredible weekend. See you next week.